Hello everyone, this is Ashu here, and you are most welcome on my YouTube channel Asu Official 2021. And today I'm here with a good personality from Maharashtra, and the name of that guy is Vilas More. So thank you so much, Vilas More, sir, for joining me today. And so I would like to ask, like, how are you and how have you been?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm marvelous really nowadays because I work from home and I spend a lot of time along with my family members. So really it makes me over the moon really. And how are you?
Yes, I'm also doing fine. Thanks for asking. So, just today, I would like to ask this first question. I think this will be relevant for the I think watchers. So, tell me something about yourself because we are gonna connect the first time. So, if you tell about yourself, so it will be good for the watchers to know about you.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, sure thing, sure. I would like to introduce myself really, and really it's a big opportunity for me to connect with you as well. I'm Dr. Vilas More. I finished my graduation program in food technology in the year of 2005. Additionally, I finished my Master of Technology as well as Doctor of Philosophy in chemical technology in the year of 2007 and 2014 respectively. After finishing my the highest qualification, I got the opportunity to go out the abroad. I'd been there for 2 years. I'd been an assistant professor at Ambo University for 2 years. I worked there along with international tutor as well, and I taught African students too. So really, it made me happy totally because I got that opportunity at the early stage of my career. That means at the age of my 32 or 33. So after finishing my that contract, I got back to my home country, and since last 3 years, I've been an assistant professor at College of Food Technology, which is located at 45 kilometers away from Nanded city.
oh, that's really nice to listen that. Okay. And just you have the lot more degrees like a bachelor's, master's, and I think, like a doctorate degree. So just right now it's my turn to tell a little bit about myself. I think this is Ashutosh Dwivedi, you know very well. And about my, I think, qualifications, I haven't that much qualifications like you. Just I'm the student of my bachelor's degree and BCom honors. Right now, I'm the second year of, I think, the second year student of my degree. It's all about me. So, just sir, I think today we are here to discuss about the impact and influence and the benefits and the drawbacks of the online study. So, just it became really popular now in this, I think, COVID time. So, I want to know from you also because you are a really, really brilliant person. You took a lot more degrees and you are working as an assistant professor now. So, what about your view about this kind of online studies? So, I want to
Yeah.
listen from your side.
Yeah. Actually, this question is really incredible, really, because nowadays the discussing about the online education system is cliched, and it's been found out ubiquitously as well. Most parents, guardians, children, students have been cautious about their future through the education system, and currently our education system have been facing of the some different kind of the challenges really under the pandemic outbreaks really. So really it makes me sometimes jeers really because but I'm quite optimistic person, so I've been thinking this opportunity to give the better direction to our children as well as future generation. Because what happened, we are currently we have to, it's a mandatory for accept the online education system, and if you are not able to accept this, then it would be jeopardy for everybody. For instance, before 1 month, really it made me frown totally because government opened the lockdown, and during that period, all the education systems were started to work, and therefore most students found out as a COVID patients really at a primary school level, secondary school level, as well as the graduate level, and most staffs found out as a COVID patients too. So really during that period it made me down in the dumps totally that. But and then I thought that if we were able to run the online system meticulously and marvelously, then we would have sorted out the problem of that COVID-19 easily. So I think online system is a marvelous thing in order to defeat the coronavirus system, coronavirus, and we should implement this online system in order to run our education system properly.
Oh, yes, of course. I think whatever you told about this kind of online study, that is really, I think, I think incredible because, yeah, of course, in this COVID time, we haven't any, I can say, that chance to, I think, take physical classes, and we can't think about it because this is really infectious disease, and nowadays we are getting the third wave of the COVID, so it's quite tough to think about the physical classes even now as well. So something is better than nothing always. So this is the conclusion that we can continue with the online studies. So, but what you think? You told me like that, before 1 month ago, Maharashtra government just opened the lockdown, and it was quite critical for the professors, for the teachers, even for the students. Okay, but what do you think like that? The few students and even the few teachers, they are missing that in physical environment, and they haven't any experience with this kind of online classes. So, what do you think? This is a kind of drawback for few teachers as well, or few professors as well, because they don't want to adapt this kind of technology like online classes through Zoom, through, I think, Google meetings. So what do you think, in your opinion, you are facing any problem to adapt this kind of advanced technology now?
Yeah. I think this question is really incredible. But I think I have gotten a lot of unprecedented experiences really through the in concern of your question. For instance, before the lockdown, I had thought that the students weren't ready for online system, and therefore we believed on offline system. But during that period or during the lockdown, we needed to accept the online system or digital technology or Zoom app to conduct the online classes. So during that period, I realized that the most students were the solicitors to attend the class, and they attended the class as well marvelously. And therefore, they gave the exam through the online as well. For the exam, most of the 8th semester students of the graduate level, they gave the exams through the Zoom app marvelously. They spoke with each other. They presented their idea marvelously in front of the senior supervisor as well as the examiner. And really, that time during that period, I changed my mind, and I thought really these students are changed themselves. So why don't we know? We should change. We education system should be changed. If the students have been liable to give the exam and they have been asking to conduct the online exam, then we should update our education system as well as. I more than that, I would like to emphasize here educations our we have been implementing online education system, but we have been implementing this online education system through the offline. This is the one drawback of our system. For instance, most staffs conduct their classes at institution level, not from the home. So therefore we are not able to defeat the coronavirus. So if they are able to conduct their classes from their home, then it would be helpful to defeat the coronavirus. So I think government should be cautious about this thinking. If government should have cautious about that thinking, then education system would be run properly.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. First, whatever you said, like that, we have to adapt this. Even the teachers and professors, they should mold themselves in this kind of system because of for giving better and for servicing better for the country and for the students. But I think I'm coming towards the another question. What do you think, like Maharashtra? And a lot more, I think, students, they are coming from state like Odisha, Assam, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and this kind of states. They are going Maharashtra for a studying purpose. This in this COVID time, they came back, I think, to their states. But the network system is not that much strong because basically they belongs from village. That's why I think this is a quite critical situation for them to get the strong network and to take classes. So, what do you think? This is becoming a big problem for the students who are living in rural areas?
Yeah. This question is really tricky, but I would like to point out here again because what happened, I've been an assistant professor at a private college level, which is located at a rural level. The name of college is the College of Food Technology Naigaon, which is situated 45 kilometers away from Nanded city, and it is completely situated at rural level. But I think most students presented in my class, most students are present, attended their classes, and they gave the exams, all exam. Nobody absent on that exam as well. So I think network quality wasn't quality of network has been discussing as a key to degradation of your online education system. But I've been getting some different kind of the experiences in concept of network quality. most students attended the classes and exam. So I think this doesn't matter. Network quality is good, and I've been speaking with the international tutor through the Skype app as well as the other app, and therefore I feel like the this network quality is really incredible, and government should be cautious about this for improving this network quality as well. So I think if we cautious about government should, if government or central assembly has been cautious of is cautious to improve the quality of network, then it would be great for. But currently, I think network quality is a bad. I don't accept this thing, because most of the village people, urban people, have been releasing this network quality, and they have been watching all the YouTube channels assembly really. So I think this question is really, I don't accept these questions totally. This is my vision.
Oh, yes. So yeah, but you gave a point. I think government and just I think telecom companies, they should work over this because in this pandemic we students haven't any chance to take physical classes, right? So if network, I think would be good, so it would be good for us. And now that is good. Whatever you said, I'm totally agree with you. Now the question, and fortunately you are a good, I think, as assistant professor, so that's why all of your students they were attending the class because normally it is not happening. The students they are missing the classes in I think offline basis as well. In online there is no issue, they can miss and they can give an excuse. So that is happening in my university. But what you think, just you are a father as well, so you have a one daughter, right? So what you think the problem and solution in online studies for the kids? What do you think? Kids they are getting proper things like your daughter is there. I think she is studying in I think her elementary classes.
Yeah, I have two kids. One kid is a 5 years old, and another kid is a 1 year old. And currently, my elder kid is has been learning in primary LKG school. LKG school. He's been learning through the online really, and actually, really, this things online system is a really awesome thing really, because of what happened. I almost always spend a lot of time along with my kid while conducting the classes. So I know very well that what is the progress of my kid. For instance, before the lockdown or during the offline system, I couldn't give the more time to my kid as well. So during that period, I didn't know that what was the progress of my kid. But currently, I know very well that my kid is weak at reading skill. My kid is good at speaking skills like that, speaking of English, and he's good at environment studies too. So I think due to this online education system, parents are collaborated with the teachers as well as the school system marvelously. So this is the also, I think we have been getting the benefits of doubt from this system as well. So I think,
Okay.
yeah, spending the time along with the kid in order to learn something new or in order to conduct the classes is a marvelous thing, really.
Okay.
But at rural level, most parents don't spend their time, and they don't motivate their children to conduct the online classes as well. So therefore, the most rural students have been steering clear of such type of the opportunities, online opportunities, and therefore they are not able to get the marvelous outcomes.
Yes, even though if you are just you are in the totally favor of online classes, even I think I'm also favoring this because something is better than nothing always. But of course, in my case, I'm liking more like physical classes because I think sometimes I think suffering from the terrible issues, and whenever I want to attend the classes, I'm just coming out without my permission. So that is quite tough for me because due to network connection, and sometimes I think it is I'm not getting that much productiveness as well because I'm really quite habitual for studies on offline basis. But that's okay. Of course, we can't do anything in the front of this pandemic, so we have to follow this. So, and I think this is good. Whatever you said about the positivity of these classes, the students they got chance to live with their parents, and the parents also they got the chance to understand to their kids. But you gave a point about the rural, I think guardians, so how they can just motivate to their kids actually, even though they are not that much educated and they aren't believing in that much online system, they are fearing like that. How I can talk to the people from I think India to US? They have a kind of fear because they are thinking this is a kind of a scam. The people they can cheat us by online things. So that's why even if you will talk about like the parents, I think in my societies they are okay. but of course that they are not that much, I think, brilliant like you people are. Just you are working as an assistant professor, so you know very well about the value of education. But the people they are living in village, they are not that much aware about the studies, and they aren't forcing to their kids to take online classes. Yeah, and they are thinking like that if my kid is gonna use that phone and laptop for a long, might be they are gonna get the physical problem. So that's why sometimes they are restricting as well, I think so.
Yeah, I'm totally agree with you, but we can sort out this problem. For instance, the university changed the syllabus because what happened? Universities have been following their syllabus curriculum of offline system through the online. I already told you that. For instance, during the offline, most of the classes ran from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. But student sit in front of the mobile as well as laptop from 9 to 5 o'clock, then it would be jeopardy from them definitely. It would be they would be face of the problem of the eye disorders as well as hearing disorder in near future. So government should upgrade the syllabus. Universities should be updated the syllabus or curriculum of the coaching classes as well as the exam patterns as well, like that. So it would
Mhm.
reduce the burden upon street children because keeping um, sitting down in front of laptop for more than 5 hours 7 hours, so really it would be jeopardy for them, it would be catastrophic for children as well. So most of the children should be engaged in the outdoor activity in order to regulate their healthy lifestyle. But current situation is the catastrophic situation of COVID-19, so we can't let them outside of our home. So this is the better solution, to use the laptop, to sit down the laptop to learn through the laptop as well as ipod. But government should upgrade their syllabus subjects as well as other things in concern of the curriculum in order to stay away from pessimistic impact of online system.
Yes, I think this is a good point actually. Rather than like 9 to 5, we can change that. I think, we can change in shift like 4 to 4 hours. Like we can, if we are talking about the kids of second and third standard, there's no need to give classes more than 4 hours, in my, I think, opinion, because that will be, I think, more than enough to give 4 hours classes. And we can, like, if there are 8 subjects and 6 subjects, so we can divide three subjects, three subjects today and three subjects tomorrow, 3 days a week. So that can be the better for the students to, I think, cope up with this kind of situation as well. I'm totally agree with this point, and I hope so that in the future, and I will just, I think, request to the members of the administration department as well. Might be they will do some kind of improvement, because right now also there is no certainty when we are going to take the physical classes, because just before COVID also just is, I think, continue. Along with that, we are getting black fungus and white fungus, so we can't say. And black fungus also, they just adapt as a like pandemic. So that's why. So, but okay, whatever you said, and I'm totally agree with you. And so I think we are in the last of this conversation. So if you have any question or any suggestion for the watchers and for the students, so in the last you can just in the order of conclusion, just you can say to the watchers.
Yeah, I would like to say that we are in green and bare situation, and this current era is a really gray area as well. So I think we should believe on online system, even though we have been sticking together to the offline system. So if we are not able to use the digital technology as well as the different kind of equipments in concert of the education system in daily routine or conduct the classes, then definitely we will face up the problem of the COVID-19, or we would lose the lot of things in current era as well. So I think online system as well as the digital technology are the marvelous thing, and we can't steer clear of these things as well. This is my suggestion. Thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you so much. I think, Vilash More, sir, and many thanks to you for joining me. I'm really ecstatic now. I think just after discussing and talking to you, just you are as an like a professor, and I'm a student of my graduation. So this is a nice discussion between a student and between a professor. And I came to know about your opinion. You are really optimistic, and that is a great thing of being a professor. And if you will be really optimistic and the positive, this you will transfer the same positivities to the students, so they will also think in a positive manner. So I'm really happy with you. So thank you, sir. Anyway, thanks to you.
Thank you. It's incredible to have a good conversation with you. Thank you very much.
In the last, we must say bye bye, take care.
See you soon.